Imagine this, a nation quietly building machines you thought belonged to science fiction. Hidden labs, secret factories, futuristic weapons, technologies so advanced, they rewrite what's possible. Tonight on ShockLab, we're revealing 10 terrifying Chinese technologies the world can't ignore. From AI combat drones to underground megastructures, these are projects designed for tomorrow, and some already in motion. Stay with us until number 1, because the technology it hides might change warfare, power, and reality itself. Number 10. Skyrail Hyperloop Network. Now brace yourself. Deep beneath China's deserts and mountains, engineers are quietly building tubes of near vacuum, and inside them, trains that soar at 1,000 kilometers. That's faster than commercial jets. But this machine stays underground. Imagine boarding a capsule. The doors hiss shut. Outside, your world disappears. Only darkness and steel. In seconds, you're hurtling past landscapes that would take hours to traverse. No turbulence, no air resistance. Just pure speed. Chinese testers recently reached 620 miles per hour in a 2 kilometers vacuum track. And here's the chilling twist. Some of these super tubes run under border regions. Silent, hidden, unmarked on satellites. When they go live, the map of global travel will vanish. And with it, any hope of surprise. The world might wake up, but by then, the train will already be in orbit. This isn't the future, it's a revolution so fast. It outruns our airplane schedules and our assumptions. Number 9. Swarm drone ships. Now picture this, a massive unmanned mothership gliding silently through the open sea. Inside its cavernous hull, not marines, but hundreds of autonomous drones, both in the water and in the air, poised to strike. In China's secret test zones, these drone ships aren't fiction, they're being built. Imagine warships waking up one morning to find the horizon suddenly alive. Tiny sonar, quiet sobs, drive out of the waves. Quadcopters assemble overhead, and missiles launch at targets before the radar even blinks. Analysts estimate an entire fleet could be disabled within minutes, not hours. And here's the unnerving part. These aren't just toys. The object is to replace conventional warships with wave after wave of expendable drones. China openly plans for swarm assaults that overwhelm defenses by sheer numbers. What if tomorrow's naval battle uses no pilots, no sailors, just machine armies? A sliding deck of silent ships and drones? The era of the giant man-made aircraft carrier is possibly ending, and the world might wake up when it's already too late. Number 8. Quantum Radar Penetrator. Imagine a wall. Think you're safe behind it. Not anymore. In a secret Chinese lab, scientists are developing a radar system that doesn't just bounce signals of metal. It sees through walls, underground bunkers, and steel walls. Called the Quantum Radar Penetrators, it uses entangled particles to map entire hidden structures in real time. Picture this, you're standing inside what you believe is a secure bunker. The enemy agent outside activates a device, and suddenly your location, your escape route, the vault holding your secrets, all displayed on a neural screen somewhere across the world. Warning, no moment to hide. Analysts say if this works at scale, stealth aircraft, hidden missile silos, safe rooms, everything becomes an open blueprint. Tested already? Some engineers say yes. Closed test beneath desert mountains. Outside radar maps, screens filled with raw bricks, wires and human silhouettes all exposed. This isn't stealth warfare, it's raw exposure. The war game changed. If your secrets are behind walls, the walls just became glass. Number 8. Biometric City Surveillance Grid. Imagine stepping out of your door and instantly every camera in the street, the lamppost, the bus shelter, and the drone hovering overhead recognizes you. In China, entire cities are now woven into a surveillance web. Cameras that don't just watch, they analyze. They read your micro-expressions, detect nervous glances, track your emotions, and can send drones to your location before you've even thought of leaving. In cities like Chongqing, there is nearly one camera for every 6 residents. The system is called the Skynet of urban control. Facial recognition, iris scans, voice prints, behavioral prediction, all stitched together for a 24/7 net of awareness. Now picture this, you walk into a cafe, your face scanned, Data matched in milliseconds. Your emotional state flagged as anxiety or stress. Suddenly, a drone quietly circles above. A robotic voice instructs you to leave the area. And security officers appear moments later. No crime yet. You didn't protest. You looked uneasy. But in the grid, you became a threat. If you live in a modern smart city, what happens when your city becomes smarter than you? Number 6. Genetic Soldier Upgrade Lab. Deep beneath a remote island in China, on a facility that doesn't appear on tourist maps, a new kind of experiment is quietly underway. Here, biologists and military engineers aren't just training soldiers, they're rewriting what it means to be a soldier. They're using gene editing tools like CRISPR to splice in traits for faster reflexes, longer endurance, and almost supernatural healing abilities. Picture an elite trooper runs through drills for hours without fatigue, steps out of an explosion with minimal injury, reacts quicker than human reflexes should allow. The official documents hint at trials of enhanced performance personnel and biological augmentation in line with China's 2049 military vision. Now imagine these upgrades merged with AI-driven command systems. The soldier isn't just stronger, they're connected. Their senses feed to drones. Neural links map the battlefield in real time. And if this is real, the very nature of war changes. The rules, the playing field, they vanish. They aren't training for tomorrow. They're being built for a battle we haven't yet imagined. If you're still watching, hit that like button and subscribe to ShockLab now. Because things get even wilder. We're heading into the top 5 technologies that blur the line between weapon, machine, and science fiction. Don't miss our number 1, it's a game changer. Number 5. Underground megacity, Sky City. Beneath the shifting dunes of China's remote deserts lies a secret both vast and chilling. Engineers are quietly constructing an underground megacity designed to house 2 million people. Fully self-sustained, militarized, and drone patrol. Picture this, a vast cylindrical shaft, 100 meters deep, descending from the surface into an artificial cavern. Inside, layers of residential towers, agricultural domes, power-generating cores, all hidden under the earth. Above it all, on the desert floor, nothing seems out of place, until you see the subtle entrances, unmarked access tunnels disguised under scrub and rock. Engineers working on this Sky City say they will be ready by 2030, and the access tunnels are already built. What happens when a surface storm rolls in and millions are quietly moved below ground? Into a city that barely exists in satellite images? The terrifying part, this isn't just a refuge from climate collapse. It's a fully operable city for when above-ground life becomes unstable. When we talk about the future of civilization, this might be where the future hides. Number 4. AI-enabled autonomous warhead ghost cannon. Picture this, deep in a classified bunker somewhere in China. Engineers load many autonomous warheads into what appears to be missile debris, and then launch the decoy. Once the satellite link dies, the warheads wake up, they split off, navigate through enemy defenses, find targets, fire, vanish. No human input, no trace. In China's military strategy papers, this system is called a ghost deployment network. Once the primary missile breaks radar contact, dozens of hidden warheads emerge from the debris, strike secondary targets, and then self-erase. Existing deterrence systems rendered obsolete. Imagine an adversary's radar lighting up one missile, only to see dozens hit neighboring targets untracked. Conventional warships, missile silos, command centers, all blindsided. And by the time the world realizes what's happening, the cannon has already fired and disappeared. This isn't simply next-gen weaponry, it's warfare turned invisible. Number 3. Hypersonic Global Strike Missiles. Strap in. This isn't just a missile launch, it's a rethink of everything we knew about speed, distance, and surprise. China's hypersonic weapons are flying at 5 times the speed of sound, maneuvering through the sky like fighter jets, except they don't stop for anyone. Picture a missile fired from sea or land, climbing fast, then gliding at Mach 5 or more, weaving through radar waves, dipping low to avoid satellites, then striking a target thousands of kilometers away in minutes. In July 2021, one Chinese test over the South China Sea amazed analysts by not just traveling hypersonic speed, but releasing another projectile mid-flight, a capability almost no other nation has shown. And here's where it gets chilling. Traditional air defenses rely on tracking and intercepting predictable paths. These missiles, they change shape, change angle, evade predicted patterns, and hit before anyone realizes they've gone. So when they say global strike capability, they mean it. A loading dock in China, seconds later a target's gone. Defenses? Too slow, alerts? Outrun. This knife edge of speed and stealth isn't a future possibility. It's happening now. That means the era of safe zones might be over. Number 2. Mind-controlled battlefield network. It sounds like sci-fi, but here's where reality breaks the fiction. Deep underground research centers in China are developing neural link chips that tattoo themselves to the brain. Sensors implanted in helmets. Exoskeletons wired to thoughts. Soldiers become data hubs. Picture this, you step into your battlefield pod. Electrodes connect in seconds, your senses sync with the network. You don't speak orders, you think them. Your neural impulses transmit to satellites. AI systems project commands, drones launch in response, and your ship fires before you've even blinked. Engineers talk about neurocyber synergy as a target capability by 2025, where every combatant is part of a living data stream. Decisions made in microseconds by machine logic, executed by human reflexes. The chilling truth: in this system, you're no longer a soldier. You're a data point. A minute of hesitation, it's replaced by a software pass. A fear, same response as a threat. And if your brain can be linked, what stops it from being overridden? Number 1. The Heavenly Dome Space Laser Network. High above the planet, orbiting in near space, a new arm of warfare is being raised. One that doesn't just fight wars, it controls the sky, sea and land. China's secret Heavenly Dome program. Leaked internal documents call it a constellation of satellites armed with megawatt-class lasers. Isn't theoretical. It's nearer to reality than most of us realize. Picture this, a satellite hides in a silent, dark orbit. Below it, the missile launches toward its target. Before you even receive a warning, a beam of concentrated light pierces through cloud, cuts through atmosphere and disables the missile's guidance system. Seconds later, another beam fires. The satellite in low orbit flares and fails. Then a lightning strike-style pulse hits a ground station, all controlled from space. When this network is completed, the very concept of safe airspace vanishes. No region is beyond reach, no warning time remains. The technology doesn't just shoot warheads, it rewrites the battlefield to be everything. If the sky becomes a weapon, then the world changes overnight. 10 technologies, 10 glimpses into a future we're racing into. Whether we're ready or not, which one shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. Hit like, subscribe to ShockLab, and ring that notification bell. Because next week we'll reveal 5 technologies hiding right under our feet that most people haven't heard of. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and remember, the future isn't coming, it's already here.